Hi, welcome back to Factions and Fate. I'm Josh.
I'm Kirby.
And today we're going to talk about the charge phase. Alright, so immediately after the shoot phase, you'll move into the charge phase. This is optional. You don't have to charge every unit, but if you do decide you want to make a charge move, you have to pick what's called an eligible unit to make that charge move. And to be eligible, the only requirement is that your unit, like Rabute Gilliman here, has to be at least within 12 inches of an enemy unit.
12 inches only?
Yep.
To charge?
12 inches or less. The maximum distance away from a unit you can be is 12. You can be within range of multiple units, like in this scenario right here.
Mm-hmm.
So he is within 9 inches. And this is measured from base to base of the enemy models.
Okay.
All right. So you would just pick one of your models and then the closest. So like if this is one unit and these are separate units. So from here to here, you would pick the closest model to him and measure from base to base. Now keep in mind, it is rounded up. So let's see. So in this instance, without moving my model, it is just over 8 inches. So that means it would be 9 inches.
Oh, okay.
So 8 1/4 goes up to 9. 8.1 is a 9.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So once you've decided that, all right, I'm going to charge with him first, you don't have to pick the target of your charge yet. You just roll 2 dice.
Okay.
All right. So we'll roll 2 dice. You got a 7. All right. Now, once you've rolled, now you get to pick a target for your charge.
Okay, so before you go into the next one, what is rolling the dice mean?
That's your charge roll. That lets you know the max distance that your model can move or your unit can move.
So that's 7.
7.
Okay.
So now to determine a charge target, I would have to find something from base to base that's at least 7 inches or maximum 7 inches. It could be within. So this is from him, it is a 5-inch charge.
Okay.
So that could be a target.
All right.
He's 8 inches away from this unit. So
Okay.
he couldn't pick that unit.
All right.
All right. Because that's outside of it. That one is within 7.
Okay.
So I've rolled my dice. I can choose this one or this one as my charge target. Or I can decide I didn't want to charge into those two. I wanted that back one, so I'm not going to charge at all.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You can take it back.
You can take it once you roll. Now you don't get to roll it again, like come back to them later. Once you've done this, once you've rolled the dice, that's it.
Okay.
You can choose not to make the move or you pick a target. All right. So I'm going to select him.
Okay.
As my the target of my charge. All right. And it's important to clarify that because your opponent could have defensive strats or movement strats that could be played, and the timing is once that unit would be declared as a target of a charge.
Okay.
So at that point you just measure. I have a maximum of 7 to move. Okay. Now, if I move my max 7, this is my charge target, but I cannot end with an engagement range of another enemy unit.
Oh.
And it's 2 inches. So I have to be careful because if I come to this side, I didn't declare him as my charge target. So I have the movement. So I just need to make sure that I stay outside that 2-inch engagement range of that unit.
Okay.
So I'm going to be just outside of 2. All right. And then you move on to your next unit. So my intercessors, they're going to roll for their charge. So that was a 6. All right. So this unit, I pick one model, the closest model. That's a 5 and a 4.
Okay.
So again, I could pick either one, or I could pick both.
Okay.
And now, since that was a single model unit, this has got 6 models in it. Your measurements, you can move terrain out of the way to make measurements easier.
Uh-huh.
The measurements are done model by model, so you do one model at a time. So we know, so I've picked both, so I don't have to worry about that staying outside of 2 inches because I don't have enough movement to get back here. I have to stay at the front. But I have to end my movement if I can. Every model that can end their movement within 1 inch of the charge target has to do so. Of course, all movement rules apply that we've already learned. So I'm going to move him here. You have to end with incoherency at the end of your movement. So you just make sure that you're moving 6 with everything. And you have to try to get every model. So now I can't get every model within 1 inch, but if I can get within inside engagement range, which is the 2 inches of these models, I need to do so. Okay, so now everything is within engagement range. I've ended with incoherency and and I met all the requirements to end the movement.
Okay.
All right. And that is it for the charges. That is how you charge. You just go until you've selected all the units you wanted to charge and you finished out your moves.
Can you, so you know how you have 2 units on with 2 of the opponents?
Yep.
Can you split up who you want to target, or does that unit have to charge 1?
No, so like you're talking about this unit right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I chose to charge both.
Both, okay.
I chose both of them as my target.
Okay.
The requirement was I have to end my charge move and the unit has to be engaged with both, which only requires 1 model to be within engagement range.
Okay.
But then I have to, any model that can end within 1 inch of a charge target, either one, has to do so. And then if you can't get within 1 inch, if you can end within engagement range with the rest of the models, you have to do so. If you can't, like let's say there wasn't enough room, this guy was left out, as long as he ends his move within coherency and it's a legal move action, like he's not halfway hanging off of a piece of terrain, then it's fine.
Okay.
He just wouldn't be. We would then go into, that would be the end of the charge move.
Okay.
Okay. And you can't be within engagement range of another unit that you did not declare as a charge target.
Gotcha.
All right. And then once all your charges are made, you just go straight into the fight phase. All right, so that's it for charge moves, charge phase. How do you feel about that? Pretty simple, right?
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Not that difficult. We'll go over strategies later on how to make that easier. But the biggest thing when you're setting up for a charge move, don't ever count on a 12-inch to 9-inch charge. You want to shorten that distance before you get to the charge phase. So that's
pile in.
So that's during your movement step, right? So your movement step is where you set everything up to shoot, charge, and then in our next video, we'll talk about the fight phase.
Hiya!